Imagine waking up without worrying about utility bills. These featured tiny homes are powered entirely by rooftop solar panels and collect rainwater through seamless gutter-to-tank systems. Some even feature gray water recycling for gardens. No grid dependency. No guilt. Just pure freedom. We showcase homes where energy efficiency meets elegance. Think heated bamboo floors powered by mini PV arrays, LED lighting that sips watts, and induction stoves that don't spike your consumption. Perfect for digital nomads, retirees, or anyone craving financial plus environmental liberation. This isn't survival mode, it's thriving mode wrapped in Scandinavian wood tones and big windows. Let this be your gentle nudge toward energy independence, beautiful, silent, and wildly practical. Think tiny means cramped? Think again. These homes unfold like origami. Watch how Murphy beds tuck into walls, dining tables slide out from under stairs, and entire kitchenettes rise from floor cabinets. One home even has a deck that extends over a creek, folds out for sunset dinners, retracts for privacy. Another hides its fridge behind a bookshelf. We highlight innovations rarely covered elsewhere: telescoping countertops, magnetic knife racks under shelves, ceiling-hung drying racks. Every inch is choreographed. These aren't compromises, they're upgrades. Ideal for urban dwellers, van lifers transitioning to land, or DIYers seeking smart spatial solutions. Tiny doesn't mean cramped, if you know where to hide things. Slide-out pantries under stairs. Ottoman benches that lift to reveal shoe racks. Mirror-backed medicine cabinets hiding full toolkits. We reveal storage solutions so clever, you'll wonder why all homes don't have them. One loft bed transforms into a desk plus closet combo. Another kitchen island conceals a washer/dryer behind butcher block panels. These aren't DIY hacks. They're professionally integrated systems that maximize every millimeter without visual clutter. Great for minimalists, renters, van lifers, or anyone drowning in stuff. Let these spatial illusions teach you how to live large in a small footprint. Silently, stylishly, smartly. Salvaged beams, century-old floorboards, weathered shutters. These tiny homes wear their history with pride. Each piece tells a story: a Vermont dairy barn, a Kentucky tobacco shed, a Montana railroad depot. Modern amenities, LED lighting, underfloor heating, Wi-Fi, nestling into time-worn textures without clashing. The result? Warmth you can't buy new. We highlight builders who hand-select each plank for grain, patina, and structural integrity, then seal it with plant-based oils that deepen the character over time. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword here, it's in the DNA. Perfect for lovers of heritage design, tactile materials, and homes that feel instantly lived in. This segment highlights tiny homes that prioritize sustainable materials, reclaimed wood, low VOC paints, cork flooring, and recycled composites, while keeping a modern aesthetic. The description shows how designers balance warmth and minimalism, clean lines, natural textures, and multifunctional fittings. Expect slide examples that call out material sources and environmental benefits, plus practical notes on durability and maintenance. This is great for viewers researching durable eco-upgrades that still look contemporary. Keywords: sustainable tiny house materials, reclaimed wood, tiny home, eco-modern tiny house. Here we focus on interiors where function meets calm: convertible sofas, fold-down dining, hidden storage stairs, and modular shelving. The description explains layout principles, decluttered sightlines, anchored focal points, and unified palettes, and shows real-life examples of furniture and layout choices that maximize usable area without feeling cramped. Useful tips include measurement tricks and where to prioritize built-ins. Keywords: minimalist tiny home interior, space-saving furniture, tiny house layout ideas. Lighting dramatically changes perception. This segment shows window placement, clear-story windows, skylights, and glass doors that expand sightlines while maintaining privacy. The description covers glazing choices for insulation, shading strategies to avoid overheating, and ways to use reflective surfaces and light-colored finishes to amplify daylight. Viewers learn actionable layout tweaks to increase both light and perceived space. Keywords: natural light, tiny home, tiny house windows, daylighting small spaces. Sustainable doesn't have to cost a fortune. This portion shares cost-smart strategies: upcycling, phased building, simple foundation options, and prioritizing high-impact investments, insulation windows. The description lays out trade-offs and where to save versus where to invest for longevity and comfort. A helpful guide for DIY builders or budget-conscious owners wanting lasting green benefits. Keywords: budget eco tiny home, cheap sustainable tiny house, affordable tiny house build. Thank you for sharing this quiet tour of small spaces and gentle design. May these simple ideas bring peace and purpose to your home. If you'd like more slow inspiration, subscribe and wander through our playlist for more calming home stories.